As followers of Jesus, we know that our battle is not against flesh and blood, but against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Ephesians 6:12. One of the most common tactics of the enemy is to use the spirit of fear to control us and keep us from fulfilling God's purpose for our lives. Today, I want to share with you 5 signs that you may be controlled by a spirit of fear, and how you can overcome it through the power of God and the name of Jesus. Firstly, if you find yourself constantly worrying and anxious about the future, it could be a sign that you are being controlled by fear. But Jesus reminds us in Matthew 6:34, "Therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself." Each day has enough trouble of its own. Trusting in God's provision and sovereignty over our lives can help us overcome this fear. Secondly, if you struggle with making decisions or taking risks because of the fear of failure or rejection, it may be a sign that you are being controlled by fear. However, we are reminded in Philippians 4:13, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." When we have faith in God's plan for our lives and rely on His strength, we can overcome this fear and step out in boldness. Thirdly, if you find yourself constantly seeking the approval of others and being afraid of their opinions or judgments, it could be a sign of the spirit of fear. But we are called to seek the approval of God, not man. Galatians 1:10, and to trust in His love for us above all else. Fourthly, if you struggle with physical symptoms such as panic attacks, trembling, or sweating in response to certain situations, it may be a sign of a spirit of fear. However, we are told in 2 Timothy 1:7, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." Through prayer and reliance on God's power, we can overcome these physical manifestations of fear. Finally, if you find yourself avoiding situations or opportunities that could lead to growth and success because of fear, it could be a sign that you are being controlled by the spirit of fear. But we are reminded in Joshua 1:9, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." When we trust in God's presence and guidance, we can overcome this fear and pursue the path that He has set before us. Brothers and sisters, let us remember that God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Through prayer, faith, and reliance on the name of Jesus, we can overcome the spirit of fear and live boldly for His glory. May the Lord bless and strengthen us all in this journey of faith. Thank you.